Hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. How bees ya? I hope you're doing amazing, great, the best you ever felt in your whole entire life today. How'd that new moon work out for you? Oh my goodness. I felt like it was a lot of rage, and I took it upon myself to personally let myself just be mad and just release all my and well, not release all of it, but release as much as I possibly could. I feel like I have a hard time with releasing emotions, so that was a thing for me, especially anger. You know, as I said, depression is anger turned inwards. I was depressed for many years. I'm trying to get out of it. So there's still a lot of lingering anger in me. This is going to be your shadow self-care reading for those with the Empress flying out of the deck. Hello, ding. Oh, that just made my heart a little bit better. Ding, look at it going off. Oh my goodness, you all, I gotta be real honest. I really do not like questioning things because so many things have happened to me. I automatically go to really bad spaces if I have to question things. So, I'm gonna be very, very honest when I say this, okay? I probably am gonna change up how I do YouTube somewhat. I'm probably not gonna post as many videos, just simply because, I mean, I as much as I do like YouTube, I need to, you know, run my business here. Yeah, we get the Two of Wands and the Devil, yeah. Let's see, there we go. That's starting off the read. We're looking into the future, right? We gotta break some old habits, addictions, old mindsets, some old negative thought patterns, you know? That's really what we gotta break them. And I think part of that for me would be putting so much on here without the return. And it's such a hard, because I need to do them somewhere. I might go to Instagram or TikTok, I don't know, to post more, but I don't, for me, as much as I do love talking to you guys and being on video for you guys and everything like that, the messages, it takes up so much time, and for me to not get the return on the, you know, investment on my time just doesn't, you know, I have things I need to do spiritually, I have things that, you know, creative projects I have to do. Yeah, Three of Wands, we gotta move forward. This is a brand new deck. This is the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. I found this on someone's Etsy shop. I have to go and back and because it's so cute. And look at the box. The box is so cute. Okay, and she has a little quote right here when you open it. I thought it was cute. I need to get like a box for my cards. I don't have one because the place I got them made with, the box is super expensive. So I would have to double the price of the cards to even like be able to sell them, which I might do. I might offer some. So let me know. I mean, you guys probably, I don't know. Nobody seems to. You guys don't really like to buy my stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna just talk about it anyway, because who cares? Y'all not here for anything anyway. Y'all just here just to look. So the Shadow Oracle deck, I don't have a box because it is a big deck, so it doesn't fit in like a regular box. It's 120 cards. To get the box that they need for that, I would have to double the price of the deck. So I don't know. I mean, if y'all want me to do that, that's fine. I don't mind doing it, but this is our shadow self-care, right? This is how we taking care of ourselves. We got to figure out, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, bam, right there. Hello, destiny, where our destiny belongs, what we need to be doing next, right? That to me is like every day I wake up, it's like, okay, I don't know, maybe I just wake up on a mission. Like I wake up and I'm that person. I am thankful that I woke up. I'm not going to sit there and say that. But I want to say, okay, so what do I need to do now? What do you all want me to do now? Clearly you woke me up for a reason, for a purpose. What do I need to get accomplished today? And I know that's not necessarily healthy because it doesn't leave room for you to really relax and enjoy yourself when you need to. But is kind of who I am as a person. Like, I don't like to sit around. I feel like it's because I sat around my whole life. So this is kind of a venting session today, I guess, for me. So whatever, y'all may not like this video, but it is Moody Monday, Moon Monday, Moon Magic. You know what I mean? But like, you know, it's emotional today, I feel like. Especially after that moon, because that moon was really like, I feel like that moon incinerated a lot of things. As I'm trying to get more in contact with fire and think in that element, I feel like it really like, you know, like during the summer, I think a lot of people with that wave of awakening, yeah, Seven of Cups and the Temperance. There's different options that we need to be patient on. When we got that wave in the summer, that it was like, ooh, and the stars at the bottom with the Page of Swords. So someone really is trying to find, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're trying to find our divine purpose. Like our pathway, right? Our own individual pathway. We all, and this is because the star is Uranus. Yes, the star is Uranus. Okay, Uranus, whatever. But the point is that it's also your divine purpose. It's also what you want to be. Like, that's really what I've been looking into lately. Is trying to find out what I need to be doing, what exactly I need to be doing, and how I need to be doing it. And part of me feels like that may not be as much time as I'm spending on YouTube. That's just what it is. Not to say that I won't be on YouTube, but I may not spend as much time as I have been spending. You know, we're gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna try some different things, see how well it works, see what goes on. Y'all will probably see, but with the Seven of Cups here, yeah, it's exploring different options though. You're destined to have, I feel like we as people on this channel, we're destined to do a whole bunch of different things, right? We're not destined to just be one thing or just do one thing, right? We're not one-hit wonders. How about that? Like that type of thing, right? We're not, we're just not the people who have one, like, you know, we stick to, like, I think it's like, especially as I've been looking up a lot of like social media marketing and things like that for the business and other things to do, and it's not always astrology that I, you know, am researching, or psychology that I'm researching. There's lots of different things that we can partake in, and it doesn't necessarily have to be to make money, but just in general, like, what do you want to do? Do you want, you know, like, I don't, like, if you are an artist, right? If you are a writer and you're not writing, which I'm kind of blasting myself here because I'm a writer and I don't write as much as I should for artistic purposes. I write more for journaling purposes and writing downloads and information that I've learned, but not actually like the art that I write. And I'm like terrified to write it. I'm not even gonna lie, because people try to do so many different things to me. I'm like, okay, so don't take the one thing I have. There's the Hermit. See, now the Hermit, you see how the Hermit is always bringing through the star, right? You go through a spiritual journey, you learn your spiritual lessons, so you learn how to shine the right way, right? Because this is the number 9. This is how you learn independence. This is how you learn how to enact what you were brought here to do. So we have the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. So yeah, definitely. This is falling in love with commitment here. Being confident in it. Not necessarily within a person, but I think it's just being committed to the journey, being committed to the spiritual path, being committed to what it is you say you're going to do, right? For those people who are Christian, God likes accountability. God, like, you know, people who do whatever they say they're going to do, right? It's that a whole line where God helps those who helps themselves. For the people who identify with something else in the spiritual journey, just know, like, you know, with, like, say you're identifying with Saturn, right? Saturn is on here with the devil. Saturn is about discipline. Saturn is about, you know, like, are you doing the things that you say you're going to do? Or are you fulfilling your responsibilities, right? The Hierophant is a spiritual teacher. There's the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. See, and this is where probably the conflict comes in right here. King of Swords and King of Wands and Queen of Swords. Someone who's passionate, someone who's cold, hot and cold. But there's a lot to be. This can also be a marriage or a long-term commitment here in love that could be coming here with this Hermit. And I saw that and they gave me that message, so I do have to say that. But you see there's a lot of major arcana happening, right? Everybody's been saying that this new moon, the new moon that just passed, is like a restart, or not a restart, but like like the spiritual new year, basically, for us. Like, we had lots of new years. It's like the spiritual new year, or the spiritual cycle new year, new moon, new zodiac cycle. I'm not sure how often that occurs. Like, again, I'm not claiming to be an astrologer, so I know the things that I know, and that's all I'm gonna, whatever. I'm not trying to compete with anybody on here. I just want to get my little thing and be happy and cool and whatever. But people want to make everything into a goddamn competition for why I don't understand. I don't see the purpose. It doesn't help anybody get anywhere. And in fact, the only thing it really does is provide you with much anger and hate. Because then you're so busy trying to one-up somebody, right? It's when you have too much Mars going on, too much masculine energy going on. Not enough love in your heart. Listen to, I have a Shadow Subliminal on my other page. Which one should I do? Shameless and Sexy? Because that's Uranus and Venus. Yeah, Six of Wands. So we got Ace of Wands and Six of Wands that came out together, right? So when you're confident enough to start cutting out things, okay, new things come in, right? You're chopping off the old and making room for the new. I don't know if you guys have ever been farmers or anything like that, or whatever. I've living in Michigan, I've seen a whole bunch of people farmers, right? What they do technically, especially if you go to your house and you talk to them, they gotta like clean up the old dead stuff from the winter, right? And clear it up and clean it out. That's like part of the spring cleaning process. But then they start planting new things, right? Now, you can't plant new things if you have never removed the old, because there's no room. So understand that when it's Ace of Wands that's trying to come in, or whatever else is trying to come into your life, which came below the Seven of Cups, which means that for these different options to open up, there's some things that have to be removed. Could be mindsets, could be thought patterns, could be ideas, could be the way you're doing something. Hence me explaining my not really YouTube change, but more like time difference that I'm going to be spending on here, or however much. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Death card. So, yeah. The Six of Wands is basically... So, we're going to be winning, but we're going to be transforming into people who are more self-sufficient, right? I think this is the ultimate battle that we're having, is over codependency with this devil here. People may have been... If you are in this collective, and you may have been codependent on something, it's trying to eliminate that for you, excuse me. But it's a lot of major arcana here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana in the whole thing. Okay. For spiritual lottery people, y'all can hear that. Video right there. For spiritual lottery people, there's 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 7, 9, and 2, 3, 7, 6, 9. Now, 369 is usually a number for me in particular, I will say. I'm not going to say what it is, but it is definitely a particular number for me. So, I am going to pull some from that deck I was just talking about earlier, the Shadow Oracle deck. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe here. I am changing how I, look at the old videos, see if you like how I read, whatever. If you want to be here, you want to be here. That's kind of the way I'm feeling at it right now. I'm not really trying to do all this extra to get people. If you want to be here, you want to be here. That's just what it is. I don't really have time to try and like convince people to come here and they don't, and then they want to be mad after they get here. I don't have time for that. I don't. Yeah, look at here. Believe mindset. So we gotta have a believe mindset where we believe that things can happen. We believe we can achieve. We believe all this stuff. Listen to I Believe in Magic V2 on the Shadow Subliminals page. Listen to that one as well. Because it's about the first one I have, I Believe in Magic, was kind of, I mean, it's if you identify with rain, that would be better. If you identify more with music, this would be better. It has music and a little rain in there, so I just feel like rain is kind of a magical thing. But again, I'm a water scientist, so that's probably just me. There's depression, right? So depression is, this is what we're battling, basically. This is like the demon on our backs, is depression. And the only way to really beat depression is to not allow yourself to do or be something different than who you are at your core, right? Because at the end of the day, depression comes from suppression, right? If you're suppressing yourself, because it's anger turned inward, if you're suppressing, well, that's for some people. Other people, it's not necessarily that, so I shouldn't say that. But for a lot of people, I know, it's just when you're mad and you're frustrated about life and you can't really express yourself, no matter what that thing in your life is. It could be, you know, parents make you depressed sometimes because you can't, you're told you're not supposed to be able to say anything to them or yell at them, or, you know, you can't raise your voice at me, I'm the parent, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, so then when you get to be 90-something and you're in a home somewhere and talking about, you just left me, well, I couldn't raise my voice then, so now I can put you in a home now. Ooh, sexuality. It's also been a big thing I've been here, you know, been dinging around here. Lots of sexual energy. Self-care, yes, we all need that. Gluttony, so that may be an issue as well, is that being greedy. Blockages, okay, there may be blockages here, and a mask. So there could be someone trying to be false about something here, right? Or maybe people, I'm really getting with this mask and this depression, is that everybody's, like, I don't know, people are trying to act happy when they're not, and it's not gonna, like, that doesn't make you happy. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Acting happy does not make you happy. That, honestly, if you're depressed and you want to act happy, that'll probably make you more depressed. Just being honest, because I've been there, okay? If you are depressed and you gotta like express that, express whatever, blah blah blah. Of course, do some things to fix it. Get some crystals. Crystals have been the big thing, I guess. This is selenite. Okay, I usually call it Selene, like the underworld vampire. I don't know why. This is definitely good to sort of cleanse you out, sort of balance you out. It works for real though. It really does when you do certain things. Rose quartz. These are all on my site. Self-love in here for meditation. You don't have to get these if you don't want them from my site or anything else like that. I'm just saying do some things for some self-care here, right? Do some things for some self-care, because look at, even if you do self-care, looking in the mirror, right? Admiring not necessarily what you look like, but the person that you are, what you've accomplished. Like, look at yourself and look at the things that you've done. Remember who the frick you are, because that's really a lot of the times what the problem is that we don't remember who we are. We get these spiritual deaths and we start from ground zero and we don't remember who in the hell we are, and so we gotta remember who the hell we are so we can get, you know, where we're going. Let me pull one more from here. Oh, okay, so you're just gonna give me 4. Oh, 5. Yikes. There's a lot of things in these shadows today. Good Lord. Psychic. So you could be psychic. You could be dealing with a psychic. This could also be powers awakening as well. More abilities, more enhanced abilities, or more control over the abilities. We have gift here. Someone might be trying to give you a gift. Or you could be getting more spiritual gifts, as I was saying before with the psychic. Lilith here. So this could be owning your dark side a little bit more. Scorpio here. So this could be Scorpio energy. Again, this is transformation energy. And then we have birth chart. So this is about examining your birth chart a little bit more, finding a little bit more deeper about you, finding out, again, how did we get to that purpose, right? With the star that was at the bottom of the other deck, which I don't even know where I put the other deck because it was sitting over here somewhere, and I think I'm going to put it back in the box, and yes, I did. So, let me get the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to get the Self-Care Oracle card. I might get both. So, I mean, you'll still see these. I'm going to still probably, this is the one reading I'm going to definitely put up on here. So that we have stuff. So, but I'm not trying to, the more I think about how much time, because I look at how much time is spent on YouTube and the return from it, and it's like, okay, so it's not that I don't want to like do YouTube, but it's not worth the amount of time I'm putting. Make a meal, number 32 is at the bottom. Might want to cook today. Nourish your temple. Okay, so again, watch your intake. Make sure you're intaking some water. Not saying you only have to drink water, but it's probably better if you did. Connect with crystals. Didn't I just say this? Number 11. So we got number 11 and number 38. 38 breaking down to an 11 again. So 1111 is here. Bam. Ain't that something for you? 1111. Okay. And again, I don't want to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just like trying to like, I find more joy doing a little bit more of the sight stuff, I think, like behind the scenes stuff, than I do on camera doing the reading. And so I'm going to focus more on what that part, because that part actually makes me happy. Well, this makes me happy too, but not as happy as that does, if that makes sense. I don't know. I kind of like bippity bopping around on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I just get over it. Loyal Heart, number 35, breaking down to an 8. 8 is like the strength card. Remember, in the major arcana, this is all about loyalty. Lions are all about loyalty. It's all about courage and loyalty, right? This is what this King of Wands is talking about here. This King of Wands and this Hierophant together. It's like being loyal and committed to doing something long term, right? This is what we're kind of at. Which is why I'm saying, like, it's like, I feel like we're all in this kind of path where we're getting spiritually tested. Like, okay, so you've been on the spiritual path now. It's like, the free trial is over, kind of thing. Like, do you want to keep going? Do you want to subscribe to the spiritual journey or not? Because now the free trial is kind of over. It's like that type of thing. But that's really what it's like. It's like, do you still want to continue to, do whatever you got to do? If you do, then the more you get more spiritual gifts, more psychic, and you may not connect with more people on the earth or on the 3D plane. But you have to be willing to accept that. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Are you loyal to doing that or not? Because if not, then that's fine. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that don't expect things if you're not going to put in the work to get them. Time for a nap. Yes. Okay, so with this 24 breaking down to a 6, I'm getting more that this is time to sort of rest and reflect as to how far you've come, right? I think that's the best examination of whether you want to continue or not. Where did you come from? What areas have you grown in? What areas do you want to continue to grow in? Or do you just want to stay where you are at this particular point in time? Because that's kind of like your options at this point. Either stay where you are and let everybody else go past you, or keep going and, maybe change your approach a little bit. But it takes some time and rest on it, right? Really think it through. We have Mending, number 52, which breaks down to a 7. Okay. 7 is all about luck and expansion. This is, you may want to, it may be people in your life that you've crossed, or I'm just getting that, okay? Maybe people in your life that you've crossed, or maybe just even situations and things like that where you just never provided closure, and you weren't provided closure yourself. Yeah. A change in the wind, number 12 is right here. That breaks down to a 3. And which is like, there's some things changing around here. Just in general, everywhere. I think everywhere. It's just, things are changing. Things are changing in a sense that, you know, the old way we used to do a lot of things is no longer the way to do things. There are different ways to do everything, and it's, you gotta find your niche and your niche in the new world, if that makes sense. Like, it's like two things we're trying to figure out all at the same time. You gotta figure out how you fit in and how you fit in the world around you, right? Not just in your own personal space, because that's kind of where we're at this point, right? We're starting over. New moon, Sailor Moon. It's like we're starting over. Where do you see yourself now? You know, you're looking at the current landscape of how everything is set up. Again, if you're in one of those states, I do apologize, or not really apologize, but I do feel for you if you are in one of the states with the massive COVID breakouts happening all over again. This is about finding out where you want to be, what you want to do. This is that, what area you want to be in, you know, what environment you want to be in. Really rethinking your life from the ground up, because now is the opportunity to really take a chance on that. Don't think small at all. Do not think small about anything. Only think big. Only think expensive. Only think about yourself in the highest regard, because you want to be put in the highest regard. You can only think about yourself in the highest regard. That's just what it's going to be. So I do want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video. If you like the video, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know whatever you want to see. I do have my other readings coming up here. Lilith and Dream readings. Again, the release schedule is going to probably be a little bit different, considering I'm looking at what I'm getting on YouTube and everywhere else. I'm trying to figure out where I need to spend my most time at. Yeah. So I do want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye.